with your
Steve,
report.
give me somebody. What do you think? What's going on with Damar Hamlin here?
They said there's signs of improvement. That's the last thing I heard.
Is he breathing on his own?
They have to turn. See, this gets dicey, and I want to give my real opinion on it, but it gets
I
in the
know
weeds.
what you're going to say.
It gets in the weeds.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm not going to mention anything about that stuff. What I'm going to say is, it's okay for the public to ask questions of all these young athletes having heart issues.
Because of myocarditis?
Whatever you want, whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whether they're eating fast food, whatever it is. It's okay to go, hold on. Why are some of these young professional athletes falling over and having heart issues now? What's going on here? Then people go, oh, you're just anti this. No. Whoa, no. I'm literally just
asking the question.
I'm not. It's not a left or right thing. I'm just curious why these young athletes all of a sudden are having these issues. That's it.
But in that moment, right, it was the shock, right? The trauma of literally.
It wasn't even a bad hit.
It wasn't a bad hit. He did the hitting.
He's had way worse hits, man. I've seen way worse.
But the helmet, his helmet drove
And
right into his chest.
That's what they're saying. And
correct?
And that did. I guess it's happened to WWF guys before, where they get slammed and they fall on their chest.
Right.
And that.
You just want to make sure he didn't get any brain damage from a lack of oxygen going to his brain.
Well, they said
right.
he is going to have lung damage.
He is?
And then there's this gentleman, I forget, he's on a Cleveland sports show. He broke it down. He's like, here's the real issue. So he was, I think he was a second round draft pick, I think. But
Sixth round, I think.
Was it six? But either way, so his contract, he's like, it's right over $1 million with the $850,000 bonus, and then he's contracted like 120, whatever. And he was saying how this kid's not set. And in order to get compensation, so you get money after you retire, you have to play 4 years.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to play 4 years.
Yeah.
And he broke down everything that the NFL pays out, like with the CT rule that you remember that huge issue.
Yeah.
They've only paid 6% of the former athletes. Only 6% of all those athletes in football who have real CT, they've only paid 6% of what they're supposed to pay.
But then the optics are, does the NFL's got to cover these expenses, but then you open Pandora's box, right? It's like, well, you fucking did that. It's going to be, to your point, how many thousands of guys that are former employees that are like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here. I've been filling out the paperwork. I'm reaching out to you guys. There's been no support whatsoever. So I think, to your point, it'll be interesting to see what the NFL, they have to cover it, of course.
Well,
right?
here's my thing. They'll cover his expenses, but what about, like, he's screwed? Like, let's say he's made, I don't know, $1.5 million after taxes. You're screwed. And you've dedicated your life to professional football, and then this horrible incident happened. Like, you're fucked. And then with Social Security, like guys that can't walk or whatever, they have issues. 15% of the less than 15% of the NFL who applied for Social Security got it. Less than 15%. Of that 15%,
Social Security?
Social Security, if they can't walk. But you have to wait.
You sure it's Social Security or Medicaid?
No, Social Security after you're 55. And so you need the government to go, yep, you're disabled.
But Brian,
now the NFL,
you walk us through that because you're.
Yeah, tell us
Anyway,
how that plan
sorry.
goes. Yeah,
Well, I can do
but the NFL goes, hold on, the government doesn't know what they're doing, even though they're experts when it comes to disability. We have our own in-house team who's going to make sure you're disabled. Even though the government goes, yep, this guy's over 55, can't walk, can't talk, whatever, you guys should be paying him. The NFL goes, no, we'll take it from here. They have their own board that you have to see, and they approve less than 15%. And then it used to be $5,400 a month they would pay you. They've lowered that to $3,000.
You mean the very league that denied that CTE existed?
Yeah.
These guys are in charge?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck with that. Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
It's crazy.
So this poor Hamlin guy, it's like, oh, dude, even if he comes out of this.
You don't think he'll play again? We don't know.
I don't know how bad it is. But from that 6 minutes of CPR, those ribs are broken. And there's lung damage.
Oh, yeah.
He's not playing this year.
Jesus.
Heavy shit.
Fuck, dude.